So to answer the question, what is non-duality? Well, the question asked can only be asked by the someone, the ego, and the person that believe itself to exist. And that's why it's such a complicated question to answer. Because no matter what answer is given, it's never going to be satisfying. Either an answer is given that is dissatisfying and a lie, or an answer is given that is uncomfortable, dissatisfying, and the truth. To the ego, obviously. To the person, to the someone, to the ego that believe itself to exist. That part only has a perception of existing due to the experience that we have through the senses. And those sense experiences give an illusion of a someone or a person experiencing. But the truth is there is no one. So to get the question, what is non-duality? When it's answered on the level of the someone, of the person, of the ego that believe itself to exist, the answer will be a lie. And the answer will still be dissatisfying. Because the truth is that there is no one. There is no person. There's no you. There's no ego. There's no one that actually exists. And that is so dissatisfying to someone, the ego, the person that believe itself to exist. Because you can't build on that. You can't build on that information. And everything the ego and the person that believe itself to exist wants to is to build, to strive and to grasp and to be better. And it's like that ego person, someone who believes itself to exist, is like a 3-year-old toddler stomping its feet, you know? And it will never ever be satisfied with any answer given. No matter what answer is given, it will never ever be satisfied. Because we experience the world through the senses, and on that, the ego is interpreting the sense experience. Then the ego, or the person, or the someone that believes itself to exist is gonna hear the answer that I'm gonna give, make it personal, and then going to grasp for the words given. And that is gonna evoke feelings of hostility towards oneself, towards others, towards the words, resentment, hatred, bitterness. All of those emotions is going to come if an answer is given. And that is going to create greed, grasping for more, wanting more than what is. But if I only do it this way, and how about if I meditate for this long, and what if I read this book, and what if I do this retreat, and what if I... And lots of anger, because it's never ever going to happen. Complete delusion in if I only do this and that, then I will be better, then I will get it, then I will understand what this is. And then it's going to start to compare all of those feelings and demand pleasure, demand peace, demand calm, enjoyment. I've meditated for this long. Why don't I still feel peace? Why don't I still feel? Why don't I understand it? Why don't I understand non-duality? And that's getting into blaming and shaming and complaining. And then it's going to start a complete new cycle of doubt. Oh, so whatever I did, I didn't do good enough. I should know better. I with all the information that I have, I'm failing on my part. I should understand. There's something that I don't understand. I have to do this better, and then I will understand. And restlessness, and the striving and worrying, and that might either go into laziness and the complete nihilism with, oh, well, then it doesn't matter, does it? Then it doesn't matter. Compliance, apathy, it doesn't matter at all. Or the dissatisfaction is going to start forceful fighting and striving. And all that is happening in the someone, in the ego, in the person that believe itself to exist in an attempt to understand, because it doesn't want to understand what really is. It prefers drama. It prefers not really understanding, because then it can fix it. Then it can do something, strive for something, battle with someone. But the truth is, there's nothing to understand. There's no one to understand it. There just is. And that is neither blissful or uncomfortable. It just is. And as soon as I say the word, then it's reduced to something. And then the someone, the ego, the person that believes itself to exist is going to start grabbing and grasping, grabbing hold on, trying to make into a story or into an understanding and into a knowing, so I can be and I can let go and I can fall away and my goodness, that's never going to happen, because you already are. See it as like a 3-year-old toddler that is stumbling and wanting to understand. There's nothing to understand, because you already are. So I can answer you on 2 levels to the question, what is non-duality? The first level is where the someone, the ego, the person that believes itself to exist, thinks that all of this, all of non-duality, all of it, all of the blaming, shaming, complaining, all of the doubt and restlessness and dissatisfaction, forceful fighting and striving and all of that, believes all of that has to do with me, my life, me. Or on the other level, where the answer is that there's no me. There's no me. There just is.